When you accept yourself for who you are, everyone else will eventually follow suit. This goes with this popular saying that do you and the world will adjust. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Adunola, and this is going to be a part two on how to stop people pleasing. Here are some of the best ways to change your people pleasing ways. Number one, become comfortable removing people from your life. Some people will find this difficult to accept. They are used to you doing things for them, and they may try to make you feel like a bad person for changing. Don't listen to them. If you are struggling with the idea of losing friends over stopping people pleasing, then remind yourself that true friends want what's best for you. Any so called friends you lose in response will be those who are only out for themselves. And this is the real fact. So the next is that wait for people to ask for your help. Waiting for others to ask for your help can be a good first step towards changing your habits. Sometimes this means watching them as they make mistakes. Try to remember that this is okay. They might even learn more from failing than they would if you solved the problem for them. Number three, direct people to other sources of help. If you cannot help and you know any other place for them to get the help that is needed, direct them there and ease your body while also helping them. Number four, watch out for incomplete requests. People who want to take advantage of a people pleaser can make requests in stages. For example, they might start off by asking for a small favor, but as you find out more, you realize that you want something very different. Ask for full information before agreeing, such as how long it will take, whether there is a deadline. You can always change your mind about helping, especially if you find out new information. It can be uncomfortable to explain why, but it's a great opportunity to practice standing up for yourself. Number five, be true to yourself instead of trying to fit in. There are times when people don't know that they are bothering you. They might be your friends or family, and they might have good intentions, honestly. But if you have had enough, it's time to take a stand. You can tell them in any number of ways, whether it's bluntly and upfront or more subtly. But I will advise that you say it softly, and if they do not want to listen, then you might come all out and be blunt about what you mean. And you can also change the subject in a way to take your stand. You can also use body language to get your point across. This takes a little practice. Being assertive is an important life skill for everyone to master. Be true to yourself, and people will respect you for it. Number six, stop making excuses. The moment you stop making excuses, you will have more time and energy to do what you really want to do. You will feel more in control of your life and less of a victim to other people's demands. Next time someone asks for a favor or asks you to do something that takes up your time or energy, just reject the request without an excuse. If they ask you why, tell them that you are in the process of working on your own personal development, like what you're doing now. You're watching the video and you would like to focus on that right now or something similar. It's okay if they don't understand at first, because chances are they will eventually see why it's important for you. And if you want to know the signs on how to stop people pleasing, I'll put the link to know if you're a people pleaser. Number seven, listen to your inner voice. If you want to stop being a people pleaser, then start listening to what your inner voice tells you. This voice may be telling you that certain people are toxic. Meditation can help give clarity on what your true desires are and how to achieve them more easily on your own. Number 8, remember that you can't please everyone. The simple truth is that you can't please everyone all the time because people's needs are different from person to person. Acting a certain way to please one person may upset or offend someone else. Instead, try to act authentically, and people who like the true you will appreciate you for who you are. Number 9, ask others for help. Asking for help is an important step in overcoming people pleasing. It's not going to be simple, especially if you are used to being the go to person in your circle of friends and family. But it's healthier for you and for those around you to start asking others for help rather than trying to do everything yourself. Number 10, accept yourself. When you give in to people pleasing, you lose touch with who you are. You start to believe that your value can be measured by what other people think of you. But this is not the case. Accepting your flaws is difficult. It's okay not to be perfect. You are a human and you are going to make mistakes. But as long as you learn from them and you are honest with yourself about what you can do better, it's okay to keep moving forward. Part of accepting yourself is acknowledging your strengths, weaknesses, and using them to your advantage. 11, be more honest about your feelings. It's always better to say what's on your mind than to harbor feelings of resentment or anger. I could be guilty of this because I don't want to hurt people or I don't want to cause a scene. I try to keep my cool, and it's not that ideal. You could keep your cool and later meet the person to tell the person, "Oh, you've hurt me and I don't feel good. I feel I need I feel the need to tell you in order for you to change, or I don't like what you're doing." When you accept yourself for who you are, everyone else will eventually follow suit. This goes with this popular saying that do you and the world will adjust. Be open about your feelings. It helps other people understand you better as well. If you are honest with people, it will open new doors for you. How beautiful is that? So, number 12, make yourself happy. So, when you're feeling anxious or exhausted because of the people you've been trying your best for, remember that you deserve happiness too. You are not just fulfilling other people's needs, you have your own needs as well. Don't forget about them. And in making yourself happy, I made a video on how to be happy. I'll link the video. 13, don't dwell on your past. The best way to start over is by letting go of the things that are weighing you down and holding you back from being your best self. You may even need to cut ties with people in your life or with those that have been taking advantage of your kindness for too long. If you want to stop being a people pleaser, don't focus on your past regrets. Only think about the actions you can take right now that will make you happy. Stopping people pleasing doesn't mean you have to be mean or nasty. The opposite of people pleasing isn't being cruel or heartless, it's being authentic. When you struggle with changing how you interact with people, remind yourself that you are trying to be more authentic.